My name is Sebastián Quevedo. I'm a third-year PhD student at Politecnico di Milano, working on the decarbonization of cement industry through electrification.
I'm Matteo Romano. I am a professor of energy systems at Politecnico di Milano. I'm supervising Sebastian's work in this project. And in general, I work on technologies for CO2 capture, CO2 utilization, and in general, energy for industry.
Hi, my name is Raju Goel. I'm the Chief Technical Officer for Ultratech Cement, and I look after the innovation, R&D, and the sustainability and the manufacturing services for the company.
My project is in particular on the electrification of cement industry. So we're trying to assess the competitiveness of an electrified cement industry through techno-economic assessment and scenario analysis. So we start with a reference cement plan. We identify different electrification technologies suited for different areas of the process. Then we translate that into process modeling, and then we calculate some techno-economic KPIs. We compare that against benchmark decarbonization strategy, mainly based on carbon capture and storage, to determine where are the areas where the technology of electrification could be competitively applied for the cement industry.
Impact is a very serious impact on our business. As you all know, in our cement manufacturing, CO2 is coming about 30% coming from the calcination process of the burning the fuel, and 60% coming from the limestone process which is coming out. In this project, we find very interesting part of that. If we can calcination process can be electrified, electrification can be done, then we can reduce the fuel consumption on that, which is about roughly 30% CO2 reduction. So for us to decarbonize our industry, this project is going to be a very vital and very important if we can work out and substitute the fuel with the electrification on that. So decarbonization is our main concern and main aim, and that is going to be help with this project to decarbonize our burning process especially.
Right now what we have is a framework of a modeling of the different electrified alternatives and an understanding of what is the mass and energy balances of them, and then we can assign to each of them techno-economic KPIs to determine the technical and economic performance. The next step is to determine the competitiveness of an electrified cement industry against other industries with high electrification potential. That entails understanding what is going to be the availability of renewable energy, understanding that there are other sectors of the economy which are more easily electrified. Therefore, the increase in demand of electricity will mostly go to this sector, and then what remains will be based on competition on the different industries that are looking towards electrification.
So what I'm looking for next in this process, after this modeling and the trial and pilot done in the lab, I would like to have a pilot plant to prove the concept and see that how this can be implemented in the cement industry, because this is going to be game-changing in our decarbonization journey.
Of course, the key question is who is more willing to pay the scarce renewable electricity in the next decades, because one of the bottlenecks of the energy transition is the availability of renewable electricity, and second, very nice, next scale-up activities and projects to demonstrate with some steel and cement, some real materials, the technology we are assessing and which are now being assessed on paper. Well, I could say in general for Innovandi there are two big and significant aspects to be remarked. The first one is, of course, the continuous collaboration with the industry and the continuous interaction with the industry. That is such that this makes us aware that our research can have an impact, direct impact to our industry. And the second important aspect is that with this continuous collaboration within the Innovandi, which is a global organization, we can have collaboration, feedbacks, discussions with partners, both from industry and academia all over the world, which is not so common in usual projects which are more national or continental.